These are different. One's emotions, the other is a practical outcome. One, obviously desire and fear or some other emotion, grief, these all have qualitative, as a state of being. They are pleasurable or unpleasant and all that kind of stuff, but it's not quite the same as pain. They all fit into little nuances and niches of value, but obviously the motivating forces are a little different than the outcome forces. I think that you'll understand. I mean, well, maybe you don't understand, but there's a difference between the joy you feel and the desire you might have to attain the joy. That's a way to put it. Let's see. Other than that, sentient who stopped suffering, where is the positive result or the betterment for the rest with one less suffering? Well, I just don't, again, it is about the one less. It is about reducing the amount of suffering. And that's the fuel. The fuel is suffering. The outcome is, I don't know, satisfaction, pleasure. But that gets old dicey. That's why I'm saying it's a zero-sum game, because how much those pleasures are worth compared to how much the pains are worth is a very tricky question. All right, who do you help, the fox or the rabbit? Well, that's the whole point. Is that there's these rock and hard place circumstances created by nature. Nature sucks and is stupid. And there's no. You either find a solution that makes it possible for the creatures not to consume each other, not to steal someone else's welfare to gain their own. There's no gain. You've got to understand that. You can't gain if you take from somebody else. It's a fake gain. So you have to fix that, or you don't do rabbit and fox anymore. Let's see. The woman or the woman or the child or baby. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything, but whatever. There is no logical choice without a purpose, a goal, or it's just an experience. I don't know what that means. But whatever. It's not just an experience. Experiences are a thing. They're a happening, an event. And an event that, in my opinion, creates value in the universe. The only value in the universe is the event of a sentient feeling. You can't do harm. There's no such thing as destructive. There's no anything. There's no value word that has any meaning once you strip the universe of sentience. All value is derived from how it impacts, how the thing or the event or the reality impacts sentient creatures. If it doesn't impact a sentient creature, it doesn't fucking matter. So anyway, fuck you and your attitude. And then just, you're really ignorant. So you really shouldn't be such an arrogant fuck if you're going to say stupid things like plants are just like people. They're not. They're not even close. And whatever mechanisms they have, they are billion years removed from the ones we possess. So you're full of shit. Yes, as consuming and reproducing natural organisms, they're very successful. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about qualitative differences, not quantitative. And we don't define value based on how prolific something is. That's nature's game. That's not an intelligence game. Intelligence looks for something more meaningful than mindless and pointless consumption and reproduction. And it wouldn't bother, without sentience being part of the equation, it wouldn't bother even measuring. So it would be nothing for it to care for, nothing for it to be required to address. I've made this point before, but the whole value of intelligence is as a problem solver. No point in having it if it's not going to give you the ability to fix something or address a problem or a circumstance. It doesn't mean anything to know anything if you can't do anything. And we can do. We're not crippled. We can certainly control how much suffering we cause other human beings, and I would argue that we have a responsibility to do something about the natural equation also, and ultimately maybe we will. So anyway, there's a couple more videos need to be done. That stupid Hugs guy was ragging about virtual reality, and what a dumb video he made. And then Professor Anton on language. That will require another video. So, lots of videos to come, I think. Sorry. Yes, many videos. Looking for a good place to see if I can get some decent goddamn video in the goddamn stream of some goddamn fish. I haven't been very successful. Alright, we'll try again. That's what we do. We try again and again and again. But anyway, till next time. Sorry about the wind and such.